guys, this video is about how to mentally prepare yourself for the modeling industry, which is mentally preparing yourself. A lot of people don't realize how much you need to actually do that. And on average, people just think models, you gotta be fit, you gotta be, which is true. That's 100% true. But you also have to mentally prepare yourself for the job. It's not an easy job. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get that across to people. It's not easy. The first thing I would recommend mentally preparing yourself on is rejection. On average, you are going to be rejected almost twice as many times as you are going to get jobs. Fun little statistic for you. So that means you're going to have to get used to it. You can't take everything someone says to you personally. You have to take it, okay, that's their opinion, obviously I'm not fit for the company, move on to my next audition, right? You can't let that one person, what they told you, that one designer, what they told you, ruin your future auditions because you're scared it's going to happen. No. You have to stick with it. Be like, okay, that designer didn't like me, not a big deal. Just wasted 5 minutes, I can move on, let's go get something to eat, let's go to the next audition. Boom, you're done, you moved on, begin your next one, hopefully it'll work better. But within rejection, there is criticism. Criticism is a little bit more difficult to let brush off your shoulder because it hurts. It does sting a little. But if you want to get into this industry, you better get used to criticism because it happens a lot. When people think of models, they think of perfection, beauty, etc. However, everyone has a different view on what perfection is. Your view on perfection could be the total opposite of the person sitting next to you's view of perfection. It really depends on the person who's looking at you. Let's say you go to a audition. This happened to me last week, actually. I went to an audition, and I went there confident, proud, let's do this, I'm going to get this job, like how you should go into auditions. Totally shut down, rejected, flat out, didn't even let me walk. Criticized me. Okay, you know what? That stung a little bit, but life goes on, right? Went to my next audition. I have a shoot tomorrow morning. It's very, very different. But you just got to learn to roll with the punches, stick with it, don't let it sit on you. Don't let it change the way you view yourself. The last one I'm going to talk to you about is pressure. Pressure is extremely difficult to do. I even still struggle with it. Let's say you're going to a swimsuit photo shoot and then they try to say, okay, well, let's have the strings undone on your top. Alright, well, let's have you just take the top off and just cover yourself. Like, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't do it. I guarantee you, you will regret it later. But again, it's easier said than done. They might say, if you don't do this, we're not going to pay you. If you don't do this, you're not going to get the job, blah, blah, you're going to miss out on money, opportunities. You need to stay to what your beliefs and morals are. If you don't care about doing it, do it. Great for you. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it just because they said so. Stick to yourself. I cannot stress that enough in this industry. Because once you start being like, it's a little uncomfortable, but I can push myself. It's a little uncomfortable, but I can push myself. You'll find yourself being a complete wreck. It's absolutely horrible. That's about it for the mental preparedness. I hope this video helps some girls or some guys out there. Let me know if it does. Comment if you've had a similar situation. I'd love to hear from you guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Bye.